I'm really excited for yours because you know, you're using almost all local ingredients, right?
I am. And, you know, it's, for me, it's about foraging more than mixology because I'm not a mixologist, though I love to forage around the landscape that surrounds me. So, and so I traditionally change this cocktail up. In the summer, I'm using cherry plums and also Himalayan blackberries, and then I'll change it to rose hips or blueberries, pears. So it just evolves as the season progresses. And so I'm really excited to share this, and certainly on the heels here of some really phenomenal cocktails from, you know, the Manhattan to Cecilier's and the margarita. Great job to my cheese comrades here. We're just going to have to coordinate shipping each other's cheeses to each other so we can try those cocktails. So I'm really excited to try your recipes. Again, this cocktail was just an inspiration at my dining room table. And the Clear Creek Distillery Eau de Vie or pear brandy is a core to a number of my thoughtful recipes, whether I'm branding pears or soaking Syrah grape leaves, right? So, Steve McCarthy founded Clear Creek Distillery in 1985 and modeled his distillery over a European or to emulate European style distilleries, distilling in small batches in copper kettles, and he uses only Oregon Bartlett pears. And so it's just a really good foundation for a number of cocktails here as I'm surrounded by pear orchards, Camise, Bartlett, and Royal Rivieras and so forth. So what I like to do is take about a half cup or 3 shots of this beautiful pear brandy and put that in a shaker as I'm doing here, and the same equal parts of a kombucha. So you can create your own kombucha. I use a lemon ginger kombucha. You can buy it certainly at any natural organic cooperative or even club stores today. So about a half cup of the kombucha in my shaker. And then I recommend 1 shot or 3 tablespoons of Pinot Gris. I didn't have Pinot Gris in my wine cellar. I know, shame on me, but this is COVID time. So I went to my wine cellar and I got this Verdicchio. And I think this will be really a nice complement. It's also dry, it's citrusy, so it should bring out some of that tartness and bring up the acidity in this cocktail as well. So 1 shot, about 3 tablespoons of that, and then 1 shot of simple syrup. So it's just 1 part organic cane sugar with 1 part water. And so basically 3 tablespoons of the simple syrup. And then finally, a half shot of, or a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice. And I know I have it here, so fresh lemon juice. So let's finish that. And then I went and I had some lemon verbena leaves. These are the end of them, but throw those in there. I'm going to muddle some cranberries and blueberries. The cranberries are left over, I'll admit, from Thanksgiving. And I'm just gonna muddle those just to give a little flavor, a little bit more flavor in my shaker. It's something I've learned that really helps express the seasonality of this cocktail. And then a little shake. All right. So this is the fun part, and this is where I think I've learned over time and over practice. Yes, I've practiced this, is where how to get the cheese to express itself. And so in a whiskey or old-fashioned glass, I'll fill that about 3/4 way with ice cubes, and then I'll take our classic signature Oregon Blue, and what I like to do is just express that Oregon Blue on the ice cubes. Now, I've tried shaking the Oregon Blue in the shaker. It just doesn't express itself, so I just really like to rub these ice cubes. I mean, it's a little painstaking, but it makes a difference, trust me. So about just a little 1/4 tablespoon or a nice little crumble of Oregon Blue on there, and then fill the glass part way. Let's go about 3/4 of the way on that glass, and then take a little topper of just soda water. And then to further garnish, taking the blueberry, piercing that, and then the cranberry, a crumble of Oregon Blue, and float it right on the top, and voila, cheers. So you just have that lovely pear note coming through, and it just follows with those piquant flavors that a blue provides. And that's really my goal behind a cocktail that I'm creating here, is to put that cheese in the spotlight within a glass. And I think I've achieved it here, and I look forward to hearing your comments on it, my cheese comrades and friends out there. So a little bit about Oregon Blue. It is our classic signature blue at Rogue Creamery. It is really the foundation of blue cheese making, which was started in the early 50s. It's modeled after a French style blue, a Roquefort, but it's made with cow milk, same molds, and we create our cheese in an environment that we've been making it for over 87 or since the 50s. And as a whole, the creamery was founded in 1933. The creamery is organic, and it is a B corporation. We are led by our mission. It's simply people dedicated to sustainability, service, and the art and tradition of creating the world's finest handmade cheese. And that's all we do every day, and complement our lives, like my friends here, with a few cocktails now and then and again. Cheers.
Cheers, David. What do you think of that? Putting the blue cheese in the drink.
That sounds great to me. Sounds really, really good.
I'd like to order one of those, please.
Yeah.
Well, Brittany, you've been at my home. I can do that for you all. And we can physically distance at this dining room table here. So cheers.
Cheers.